A devotee asks, in Advaita Vedanta, it is understood by me that this creation, prapanch, is a projection of my own mind, and the scenes which appear before me are reflections of my past karma. But nowadays, so many incidents that are normally beyond anyone's imagination are appearing before one's eyes. How do I conceive this to be my own mind's projection as part my past karma?
We should understand that according to Advaita Vedanta, this world is a projection of Maya. It is not exactly the projection of an individual mind. This world is a projection of a mysterious power called Maya, of which the individual minds are just small parts. In other words, we can say that this world is a projection of the cosmic mind, of which the so-called the individual minds are just small parts. So first we need to understand that if at all we have to talk about the world having been projected, from where? Not from the individual mind. It is coming from the cosmic mind, the cosmic power called Maya, of which your mind and my mind are small parts. So this is the first thing which we need to keep in mind. But how do we then connect between the individual mind and the cosmic mind? So if you say that the world is being projected by the individual mind, it is wrong, it is not correct. The world is a projection of the cosmic mind, which is Maya, number one. So in this, what is the role of the individual mind? Your mind and my mind, which is a part of the cosmic mind, which is Maya. What is the role of this individual mind? This is a very important thing to be understood. The individual mind experiences the mysterious world projected by Maya or the cosmic mind, number one. Let me repeat this point. Your mind and my mind is experiencing or perceiving the projection made by the cosmic mind or the Ishvara or Mahamaya. It is experiencing it, it is perceiving it, and it is responding to it. So as individual mind, my mind, your mind, we are all responding to something which is projected by Mahamaya. So it is not that the individual mind is actually projecting this whole thing. This whole thing is a projection of Mahamaya or the cosmic mind. Individual mind is only perceiving it and responding to it. Now interestingly, this response to what we are perceiving, which is the projection of the cosmic Maya or the cosmic mind, that response can be of two kinds. Individual minds or the individual being's response to what it is perceiving, either it can be based upon utter ignorance of the situation. In that case, we remain trapped in this framework of Maya, or we remain trapped in the so-called projection brought forth by the cosmic Maya. We remain trapped in that. Or if we respond to this so-called mysterious experience, guided by or illumined by the wisdom coming from the scriptures and the Guru, we succeed in responding to this in a very different manner, and that becomes the way for us to come out of the trap of the so-called Mahamaya. So this individual mind's function is only of two kinds, as far as we understand it. What is it? It is experiencing the creation or the projection brought about by Mahamaya, and it is responding to it. Experience and response. So this response can be of two kinds. Either it can be completely driven by ignorance, or it can be response brought about by the illumination coming from the scriptures. So when this individual mind gets illumined by the words of the scriptures and directions coming from the scriptures, the so-called your and my mind begins to respond to this mysterious creation brought about by Maya in a very different manner. And in and through that, this so-called individual succeeds in breaking away from the bondage of Mahamaya. So it would be wrong to say that it is the individual mind which is creating everything. No, it is the cosmic mind, which is Mahamaya, of which the individual mind is only a small part. And the individual mind is only experiencing what was projected by Mahamaya, and it is responding to it in a certain manner. Response can either be based upon ignorance, or either it can be based upon the wisdom coming from the Shastras and the Guru. So this is the kind of understanding we should be having about the individual mind and the so-called the projection. It is not the individual mind which is projecting. The projection is always by Mahamaya, or the Karana Sharira, which is the very cause of everything, Mahamaya, of which the so-called individual mind is just a small. It is still, individual mind itself is a projection of that Mahamaya. It's like that. And it is experiencing and responding to it in a certain manner. That's all.